This phone's over. Hey, oh man, I thought I had it just right. I had to go a different angle. Okay, that's not too bad. Cause yeah, see here it looks kind of bluish, but it's actually purple. This nice, beautiful, big old skillet my daughter gave me a long time ago. Cause I don't know what happened to my wok. But anywho, welcome to Grandma Hershey Cooks. I'm Grandma Hershey, spelled with the U and not an E. Okay, so we don't want to get in trouble. All right. So today is episode 166. I see this ring light is my glasses. Anywho, forget those lights. Episode 166, and we are making dirty cabbage. Okay. Now, I've made cabbage a lot of ways, but I never made it like this. And on top of that, I got the macronutrients to go down a lot, almost half. Hey, Grandma Hershey gonna try to do her best to make as healthy as possible. Okay, and thanks for the idea. It was from I got an email from Weight Watchers, and there was somebody in with their recipe. So anywho, thank you, Weight Watchers. So anyway, let's talk about the healthy highlights. It makes 7 cups. 7 cups, and so you get 1 serving is 1 cup. And 1 cup is going to give you, now this is a whole meal, mind you, okay, 276.4 calories. Who does that? Then your saturated fat is 4.4, and that's only because of the meat. The cholesterol is 60.7, that's also because of the meat. Your sodium is 523.7. Hey, that is not bad for a meal, because my goal is 500 per meal, which is going to be a low sodium. So this works. Then the regular carbs are 13.6. The sugar is only 8.4. And a lot of that's because of the Gochujang Sauce that's in it. Okay, so that makes it diabetic-friendly and loveliness friendly. Ooh-wee. And then the protein is 16.9. That's really good, and that's because of the meat. The fiber is 3.4. I think most of that's coming from the cabbage. So you deduct the fiber from the regular carbs, and our net carbs for a meal is 10.2. Okay, can't beat that with a stick. But you can stir it up and eat it. Let's talk about our ingredients. So what we have in here is 1 pound of ground turkey. Now, if you don't like ground turkey, go ahead and use ground beef. You're going to have more cholesterol, okay? That's on you, and you may even have a little more protein, but hey, that's on you. My stomach can't eat beef all the time, all right? So today, it's ground turkey. Then we have a half a package of the it's the smoked sausage. It's turkey smoked sausage. It looked like the kielbasa, but it says smoked sausage. So anyway, we got that in there. So, and you're using half of the pack. And then there is 2 tablespoons of garlic olive oil. I love the garlic olive oil. It starts off with some garlic, and then you can add some more if you want to. I just love garlic. So there's 2 tablespoons of that. The 1 small sweet onion, you're going to sliver it. 1 small green bell pepper, you're going to sliver that. A small cabbage, small head of cabbage, you're going to slice it as thin as possible. It's almost slivered. Unless you want yours chunky, cut it the way you want to, boo. This is going to be your dirty cabbage. I want you to love it. Then we're going to have a half a teaspoon of celery seed, because Grandma Hershey forgot to get celery. But thank goodness I have my celery seeds back up. So half a teaspoon of celery seed, or 1 stalk of celery. A tablespoon of garlic powder, a tablespoon of onion powder, and 2 tablespoons of Creole or Cajun seasoning. That's going to give it a kick. So if you don't like spicy, leave the Creole out and just add some more onion powder and garlic powder. How about that? Then 1/4 cup of gochujang sauce. I love that sauce. It makes anything taste good. All right. Because it said tomato paste. We don't want bland. gochujang sauce. Okay. And then last but not least, we got 2 cups of unsalted chicken broth instead of plain water. But if you don't have the broth, just use plain water. You'll be all right. Because it's not really hardly any salt in that chicken broth. Okay. So now what you would normally do is, which I've done already, you would brown your ground turkey. And I know I don't have space to put everything. So here's the ground turkey. And then you're gonna slice. I'm gonna put this here so you can see the these things. Then you're gonna slice and saute your sausage. Then you will here we go. You're gonna sliver and saute your bell peppers. There they are. You will saute your slivered onions. There they go. Okay, so I did that part for you already. And then you just cut up the cabbage and put them in a big old skillet or a wok or whatever you have that's large. So we're going to take this hot lid off, put it to the side. Oops, I don't want it to fall on the floor. That's a big lid. I don't want my daughter to get mad at me for breaking her gift. Okay, so we're going to put that to the side, and we're going to go ahead and start making this recipe, because time is of the essence around here, and we do not have all day. Okay, so I already got the cabbage. Going to turn this up to high. It was on medium, then it started boiling. And so you can see it's got the cabbage, it's got the chicken broth in here already. I guess I should have grabbed a spoon, but we're going to use this batch. Can you hear it boiling? I heard it. So now that that's in there, we're going to take our seasonings and all those seasonings I said and pour it over the cabbage first. All right, nice and seasoned. It looked like a ton because of the Creole. Well, there's a lot really, but you got a lot of food here. So, hey, and I like to mix mine in, okay? Mix it in so it can get distributed around the cabbage. The broth rather, is going to finish softening up the cabbage. And I also have, I told you about the garlic olive oil. It's in here too, because that kind of helps with the cooking process. So then I'm going to go ahead and throw in the ground turkey. We're going to go ahead and throw in everything that's cooking. You just throw it in now. So, but long as your cabbage starts wilting, then you know it's time to put in the rest of the items. I'm going to go ahead and put that little onions in there. Put our sausage. And we're going to stir this up together, combine it real good. And then we're going to turn it to low and let it simmer for like 15 minutes with the lid on. So let me turn this to low. Okay. And we're going to let that simmer, maybe medium low or something. On this skillet, on the stove, it'll be a lot easier to figure it out. Okay, I got the light going. All right. So we're going to just have that in there. And just combine it all together and let that simmer for about 15 minutes. I'm going to turn my timer on because although the show may be over, I still got to remember to turn it off. Hold on for 1 second, okay? All right. Well, I don't want to burn up this food. Somebody going to taste it and they going to like it. Now, once it's done, then that's when I would put the gochujang sauce and stir it in it so that it can give it that extra spice kick and sweetness like Grandma Hershey. Don't get mad, darling. I ain't trying to hit on nobody. Don't read that the wrong way. Okay, and get this giant lid that's all trapped up now. Hold on, y'all. This poor lid. It's all trapped up behind these containers. Woo. Okay. Anyway, that's basically it. And I showed you the picture of the whole pot from yesterday that the kitchen angels did. So we're going to go ahead, put the lid on that so it can keep simmering and let that cabbage get completely done. In the meantime, I see some onion here. There's always no onion. Nice sweet onion. In the meantime, we're going to go ahead and like this show. Okay. Then you go, if you haven't subscribed already, click subscribe. When you see the black bell, click the black bell. That way you should get a notification when I'm coming on. Okay. And then in about maybe 5 more minutes, you're going to share this video with everybody you know. You're going to share it with your friends, share it with your neighbors, share it with your relatives, and share it with your enemies, because everybody got to eat. We still have to feed the world. Okay? So now, let's go ahead and taste the Kitchen Angels finished dish. Look at that. And we got, where's it at? Diana's Keto Cornbread, if I can figure out how to use this camera so you can see the cornbread. It works great together. Thank you, Diana. So we're going to go ahead and taste it and make sure it's not poison. So we got some cabbage, we got some sausage, we got, what else in here? Onions and everything we can get a hold of. It don't make a whole lot of juice, otherwise it'd be a soup. So anyway, trying to get a nice little, see how they look? Here we go. It's good. It tastes good. Now, those who don't have a problem with blood pressure or salt, you can add a little more salt if you want to. But I'm so used to not having a lot of salt that I can actually taste it. And that's what happens when you allow your taste buds to settle down. Well, let's get a piece of that cornbread. We're not going to leave that cornbread out. Look at that. I just soaked up some of the juice. Are you hungry yet? Okay, let's get one more taste for the team. Take some for the team. That would be you guys. And starting in September, I'm going to do one show of one of my shows at the church, because it has been requested that we have some type of schooling or something on nutrition, because one of our members is a doctor and she also has her doctorate in nutrition, but she have like the basic, the nutrition, the more advanced nutrition information. So we're going to be doing once a month a recipe together. She'll be talking a lot of it and I'll be talking some of it, most of her. I'll take a break. Anyway, let's take some more of this dirty cabbage. Woohoo! That was good. Grandmahurshey gonna tear that up when the show is over. You know what I'm having for dinner? So let's do our shout outs. And I want to say that Diana said that she made the keto cinnamon rolls and they came out good. Okay. They are really good. And ever since then, I gave most of them away because I'll keep eating them. I did put a scoop of the low sugar ice cream, that pineapple ice cream that I made, with some cashews and some sugar-free caramel sauce, sugar-free chocolate syrup. I just ate it. And I did put my little low sugar whipped cream on top. So, hey, I had me a nice low sugar dessert. All right, so ready, Marcy, for the shout outs? We want to shout out to Marcy. Okay. And to Tiara and Andreas, to my sister Sheila, you know, Tiara is my little niecey poo, and to Diana and Fitzy, our cat, to Darwin and Savannah, and Aya, Amita, Dallas, Thomas, Kay, Regina, my great-granddaughter Soul and Rising, and my granddaughter Duka. They watched the show. To Alex, Level Up, and my brother Hurley, and Linda, and Jenny, and Merle, and Kendra, and Trevor, and Rebecca, Sabelle, who said she was excited for this show. Thank you, Sabrina, for watching. To Deborah, Sabrina, Erica, who also a niece, to Sherry and Cynthia, cousin, Shelly, Ginger, Hillary, Reggie, Phyllis, best friend, Caitlin, Amy, Thomas, Gwen, Amanda, Christine, Marie, Ben, Lois, Gretchen, Wonderful Cat, and Narcoplexic. And I guess I need to go back and say Hurley is my brother and Darwin is my main squeeze. I don't want to leave people out, okay? So I want to thank you guys for always watching. I truly appreciate it. I love you guys. And if you're watching, I didn't call your name, it's because I didn't know you was watching. I love to do shout outs. Okay, so anywho, guess what? We don't have no birthdays. I can't believe it. No birthdays this week. It's a sad face because I love singing happy birthday. So next week we'll have somebody, I hope. And if you're having a birthday in the next 7 days, let me know so I can put your name on the list, okay? So this I did. Let me say, what's this one from Weight Watchers? You know what? The Dirty Cabbage probably was from Instagram. What's coming up next week was from Weight Watchers. Okay, I apologize. And we are making a protein frosty. Oh my goodness. I made one and made 2 10-ounce servings. And it was just like a frosty. I did a strawberry chocolate protein drink for mine. And I mean, it was good. So we'll be making that next week. I don't know exactly which flavor of the protein drinks I'm going to do, but it's going to be good. Okay. So that's all I know. So let's get our quote of the day. Okay. So then you guys can go back to doing what you were doing because you guys busy like me. Okay. One of the wonderful things about being alive is that it's never too late. And that's by Phyllis A. Whitney. Let me say that again. One of the wonderful things about being alive is that it's never too late. By Phyllis A. Whitney. I always say, as long as you're living, you still have a chance. Okay? It's about the same thing. I was like, rock on, Phyllis. So anywho, that's it for today. I'm glad you stopped by. And I will see you next week with that protein frosty. I mean, it is really, really good. I ain't kidding. Grandmahurshey ain't gonna lie to you on purpose. She might make a mistake like she did saying that I got this recipe from Weight Watchers. That was a mistake, but we got it straight. All right. Love you guys. Hug somebody, kiss somebody, tell them you love them, and take care of yourself, okay? And if today is voting day, and if you can, don't forget to vote. All right. Love you. See you next week.